Hey y'all, this is Joelle. I just wanted to do a quick insert before y'all get further into the video. So the content that you're about to watch is previously recorded content. We actually recorded this content back in around, I think about March when the house was delivered. We were supposed to get this content out before, well, really around the time we did the empty house tour video, but we didn't get to it at that time. And so this video still has some pertinent information. And so if you did see the empty house tour, this video will give you more perspective as to what we customize in the home. And if you have not seen the empty house tour, I want to encourage you to watch that video after you watch this one, because like I said, it will give you more perspective as to what we customize in the home. Now for us, we decided to do the customization ahead of time because we know ourselves and we knew it would take a while for us to get to doing the things that we want to do in the home as far as customization goes. Now, we do have some things we want to do in the home, and when we get to them, we will bring y'all along for the process. Now, some people, they go ahead and get the base model, which is a cost-effective method. I think it's a great way to do it. So some people get the base model and they add things on and they customize the home to their liking over time. We just decided to go ahead and just pay the money up front and just get it done because, like I said, we know ourselves. There is something I forgot to mention in this video, the sliding glass door. It is an add-on. I think it comes standard with a window in that area. So that is an add-on. I just wanted to mention that. But y'all, we appreciate y'all for liking, sharing, subscribing, whatever you've done thus far. We truly appreciate it. Y'all stay tuned for the rest of the video. Hey y'all, guess where I am standing? I'm standing in our new manufactured home. Y'all, we are so excited that our home is finally here. We've been waiting for this moment for 2 years now, and not necessarily been waiting for a manufactured home, but we've been just waiting for a home. We didn't know exactly what we were going to do at first, but we decided to get a manufactured home, and we think that was the best decision for us. And so before we got this home, y'all, I looked at so many mobile home videos, just trying to see what other people's experience was like, and just doing research because you hear all kinds of stereotypes about mobile homes. They're not the most favorable thing for a lot of people. And so I just wanted to do research to see what we will be getting ourselves into. And y'all, just looking at those videos helped me with making this decision to get a mobile home. And we just wanted to add to that. Like, we want to add our experience, and we will be sharing the pros and cons to mobile home living with you all and be upfront and honest. So if that's something that you're into, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can get notifications and updates. So if you're new here, our channel is about family, faith, and farm life. We are all about simple living, and we're trying to find our way in our homesteading journey. Like, we want a garden. We want to grow our own food. We have a small garden, but we want a big garden, y'all. And we want to grow our own food and just, learn whatever it is that God has for us to learn out here in the country. We're on 50 acres of family land. So, this is a beautiful experience for us, and we love living on all of this land. And we have a lot to learn. So if y'all want to learn with us, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. So I wanted to come and talk about the customizations that we did on our home. Because when you go to a mobile home lot, like, you go bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, you're looking at all these beautiful homes, not realizing, y'all, that those homes are loaded with a lot of extra things, like a lot of extra add-ons, and y'all, add-ons add up. Y'all hear me? It adds up. So I wanted to kind of warn y'all. So when you go looking at models, that you realize that those are models. Those are model homes. Those are not the basic homes. Like, some of them come with all drywall, but if you get the basic model, it's going to come with the traditional mobile home walls. And just we wanted to make y'all aware of that. Just stay tuned, and I'm going to go over some customizations that we did in our home. So our salesman, he actually told us that this is the most he's seen as far as customizations in a home. I think especially this model in particular. And so it worked out good for us because it was in our price range and we were able to customize without going way above budget. And so we're thankful for that. So I'm going to go over, I have my list here, things that we customize. So when you look at the empty house tour, you will know what we added in and, kind of have an idea of what's basic. So outside of our home, we have cedar shutters. We added the cedar shutters on the sides of the windows, and we have a crow's foot in the middle, like over like a little triangle. And so we have a crow's foot. We added that, and we added the slate color in the middle. So the home is white, but it's slate in the middle. That's an upgrade, and so we added that. And so those. Oh, and the other things we did on the outside is we added a water spigot. So when you go when I was looking at the mobile homes, I thought the water spigot came with it automatically, but it didn't. So we added a water spigot on the front and the back of the house. So that way we won't have to drag a water hose all the way to the front of the house. So hats off to Tiffany from Our Small Town Life. She actually gave me that tip because I emailed her because she has the Burlington model too. And so, y'all, that's another thing. You can customize these homes. Like our homes look totally different in ways as far as colors and all of those things. But her home is beautiful, y'all. It's beautiful. But we customize it, of course, the way we wanted it. And so just know that you can customize these homes to your liking. Some people like darker colors. Some people like lighter colors. We opted for lighter colors. And I'm like, I don't know what we were thinking with 4 children, but we're going to see how this works. It's something that you can always change. So we added those, and we also added an electrical outlet on the front because that's something else that she said she wished she had. So I took her advice and we added electrical outlet and one electrical outlet on the front. So we have one on the front, 2 on the back, and we have an extra one added after the house was here on the side because we're thinking about getting a gas water heater. And they suggested that we put that on the side of the house. So those are the things on the outside. On the inside, we added an outlet in the pantry. So the outlet was supposed to be in the pantry when the house was delivered, but it was not. And they were sure it was going to be there, but the factory didn't put it there. So they had the electrician come out and he did add an outlet in the pantry. And I'm thankful that they got on that quickly because that was a big thing that I wanted, because I want to be able to put like a freezer or something in that space because it's a nice size pantry. So we did that. We did 2x6 walls and plywood flooring. Y'all, I'm so thankful we did that because I can feel the difference. We walked in several mobile homes and I can feel the difference like under my feet. It's not as loud stumping on this floor. And with all the children we have, like it would have been very, very noisy to not have plywood floors. Not saying it won't be noisy anyway, because I mean, children are noisy and they run and stuff. And the house is still up. So you're going to be able to hear some stumping. But I think the plywood floors kind of softens it some. And then something else, when we upgraded to 2x6 walls, that caused that gave us an upgrade for insulation. So I can tell that this home is well insulated because when I come in here, it's cool in here, no matter what temperature it is outside. I think it's like 80 something degrees today. And so it's still cool in here. So that's going to help us with our electricity bill. So plywood floors, 2x6 walls, because the flooring, now the house usually comes with 2x4 walls, like 2x4s and OSB flooring. Some people prefer OSB, some prefer plywood. We prefer plywood. I got a 72-inch fiberglass shower instead of the tile shower. My thinking was, and I say quite a bit because I am the one who wanted all of these different things. Hub was just like, okay, that's what you want. Okay, so thankful. Shout out to my husband. I love him. He loves me. So, hey, he let me customize the home however I wanted to, basically. So we got a 72-inch fiberglass shower because the tile, I didn't want to deal with the grout messing up. And also, if you with these showers, if you have tile and it's like it's fiberglass at the bottom, and then it meets at a point. And I didn't want to deal with like possible leaks behind that. And so I just wanted one whole fiberglass shower. And so that's what we have in there. Now the tile looks nice, but I just didn't want to deal with possible stuff down the line and cleaning grout and all that stuff. I didn't want to deal with it. So that's what we have in our master bath. We added a fireplace. There's a fireplace. We added a fireplace. And it's supposed to have shelves on both sides, y'all, but they forgot my shelves. But they're working on it. And we're going to get those shelves. I want them installed before we move in. So one way or the other, we're going to have shelves, whether they do it or we get somebody else to do it. Hopefully, they hear back from the factory soon, but I'm missing my shelves, and it's an eyesore for me because I don't know, it feels incomplete because that's something I wanted. But we had the shiplap wall. That wasn't an upgrade, I don't think. Was it? I don't think it was. It feels like it was though. But we have the shiplap wall, and it's supposed to have shelves. Now that was an upgrade. The shelves and the fireplace. We have shelves and a whole flat shiplap wall, so it doesn't have like the mantle and stuff on it in the den. And that's for our homeschool room because I wanted to be able to put stuff on that wall. That was my idea in my mind. I'll see how it works out later. But I wanted to be able to put stuff on that middle wall. And of course, we have all our homeschool books and stuff on the shelf. So that was an add-on. Let's see. Transom window in the guest bath. That's an add-on, which I like it because it adds some extra lighting in the bathroom, and you don't really have to turn the light on because it's light in there already. Extra coach light on the front. So on the front of the house, it has a coach light on one side of the door, and I wanted one on the other side because I like symmetrical things. It just didn't look right to me. But guess what? They still forgot. They forgot to put my coach light on the side. But it's not a big deal. I'm not fretting over it or anything. It really doesn't bother me, really. I don't know. I think I just like my home so much that one little thing doesn't bother me much. But now my shelves, I need my shelves though. But that doesn't bother me much. So they forgot that. But and they did say it was a hazard. So that's why they didn't necessarily forget it. They just didn't do it because they thought it was a hazard, because that storm door on there can cause it to break. And I think they probably had some situations in the past where people were upset about it breaking. So they didn't put it there. Let's see. Vents in the ceiling. So we did get our vents in the ceiling. They're not on the floor. And that's because I didn't want to have to work around like, where to put the furniture and things like that because of the vents, and because we have children, and I just did not want them putting stuff down in those vents. I could just see it now, all kinds of little toys and stuff like that. So we got the vents moved to the ceiling. We have a utility sink in the laundry room. That's an add-on, and I love it. I really love my utility sink, y'all. It's a big sink, and when the children come in all muddy and everything, they can stop right there and wash their hands and all of that at the utility sink. So I'm thankful for that. We did add on a gas stove because lights go out here quite a bit in the country. And sometimes they leave them off for a few days. And so we wanted to still be able to cook. So we added a gas stove, and it did come with all the hookups. So all the gas people have to do is come and just hook up on the outside and run their lines. But the stove and the gas line is already there for the stove. We added stainless steel appliances because it does come with the black appliances, and we wanted stainless steel. So we did upgrade to stainless steel appliances. And I also added a baker's oven. So I have two ovens. I have a baker's oven, dishwasher, microwave, and a stove with an oven. And those are all, and a refrigerator. And those are all stainless steel appliances. The pendant lights over the island, I added those because I just like the look of it. So we added 2 pendant lights over the island, and that's an add-on. We added extra can lights in the den and the living room. That was suggested by our salesman, so we went ahead and did that. And I think it is going to help as far as the lighting goes. Like I said, during the day, we have a lot of natural light, but at night, it'll be nice. And then on like kind of rainy days, it'd be nice to have those extra lights there. So, oh, and then we added a closet in the den. Now that, y'all, the closet in the den, I mean, we went back and forth about it, especially me. I really wanted the extra storage space for the homeschool stuff because that's where we're going to be doing our homeschooling. And I'm really glad we went ahead and did it. Our salesman said if we didn't like it, we could have gotten the service manager just to take it off, but because it's kind of just there. Like going down the hallway, you can't tell, but if you turn that corner, you can tell that it was kind of added there, and it is taking up some space in the den, but I wanted that extra room for closet space. And so y'all, that's what we added. I can't really think of anything else. We have fans in our living room, den, and master bedroom. I don't think that was an add-on, but we were supposed to add on other fans in the other rooms, but we overlooked that on our list when we signed off. And so my husband and I, we're just going to buy some fans and we're going to do it ourselves because the wiring is already there. So it shouldn't be a hard thing to do. And there are some more things we're going to do, y'all. Like we have some more projects. We want to add some backsplash to the kitchen. And we are going to repaint the house before we move in because it's flat paint in here, and white flat paint and 4 children is not, those don't go together at all. So we're going to go back with probably a satin finish, but keep the same color. I'm being brave because with this white, but I just want to try it for a while. We can always go back and change the color. And so that's what we did, y'all, as far as customization goes. I hope that helps y'all out when you're looking at the house or any other house, just to know that what you're looking at is a model and it's not the basic model. So you'll probably have to ask when you're going through there, like what's an upgrade and what's not. And hopefully the salesman is upfront and honest with y'all. Because when you sit down and you start seeing all of these things that you want, I'm telling you, it's going to add up. So yeah, I hope that helps y'all to know that when you go look on the lot, those are model homes. Now, the only way you'll probably be able to get something like that is if you got the lot model. Other than that, you will have to add it on, and y'all just wanted to warn y'all because those add-ons do add up. And so it's something I really kind of wish they were more upfront about. But as you're looking at the homes, you might just have to ask, and hopefully they, let you know, okay, this is the add-on, this is the add-on, no, this is basic. So you'll have more of an idea when you're looking. So I hope that helps y'all. We appreciate y'all and thank y'all for watching. Bye.